Ciao a tutti, a tutte e tutto e benvenuti a una nuova puntata di Rectalk. Siamo ancora una volta qui in collaborazione col Venezia Hardcore, per il Venezia Hardcore, e siamo qui con i Phrase, una band di base a Londra e adesso ce lo dicono direttamente loro. Hi guys, welcome, welcome in Venice, welcome to Recout, and most of all, welcome to Venezia Hardcore. First question, introduce yourself.
Sure, yeah, my name's Chung, I play guitar in Phrase. Yeah.
My name is Logan. I sing in Phrase.
Because we're here, we have very different audiences. We start from rap music, hip hop music, and everything.
Yeah, sure.
This is Venezia Hardcore, of course.
Yeah, of course. So no, yeah, we play, I guess, under the umbrella of like melodic hardcore. To a degree. But also a bit of emo and stuff in there as well, like just a collection of different stuff that we've been inspired by over the years, I guess. Yeah.
And how do you start the band? Because you told me before that you came from very different places, but you're based in London, right?
Yeah, right. So we're based all over, like Logan. Well, we're based in London. Me and Logan and Andy, who plays bass. Okay. We have Daz on guitar, he's in Bedford, which is a different part of the UK, and then Joe's in Brighton. So we say London and Brighton because originally the band was just split between those two cities. But we're all old friends. Basically, we're all really good friends and have gone back a long time.
How do you meet each other?
So I used to play in a band with Joe years ago. Logan and I both play in a band called Dynamite as well. And then Daz played in a band with Joe. And he's just a hardcore kid that was always in the scene.
Mixing the stuff.
It was so, yeah, it's just natural that that's come together. The project came together like almost, there was really no intention or anything like that. Just wrote a few songs like over a couple of days, you know, and then
nice.
Just from then was like, we should make a band out of this and actually do this sort of thing, you know, just for fun. And yeah, that's it really.
And then fun became...
Yeah. Playing shows, being here in Venice. This is awesome. We're so stoked to be here.
It's first time in Italy, or
as a band for Phrase. Yeah.
And in Venezia Hardcore is the first time.
It's my first time in Venice ever. We actually explored the city today. Went onto the island, and it was amazing. Like it was so.
But it's raining.
Insane.
Yeah, it's
even the rain. We're not made of sugar.
Yeah, it's still novel for us.
Yeah.
Recout, this place started as a studio, for musician, for people who wanna just rap and everything. We do the beats and help kids and people to record their stuff at very popular prices. Because we believe that music it's a thing that aggregates people, that brings people together, and for us it's very enlightening to have different style of music, different style of musician that came here and also talk to each other to I like this stuff, try do this, try do that, because maybe I do hardcore, maybe you rap, maybe you whatever. And I'm asking you if there was a place like this where you came from, in London, or?
I mean, for me personally, I grew up in Kentucky, and you find yourselves in these communities without realizing it. When you're a younger person, you don't really realize it's like a collective of people. Okay. But it is, and you're just brought into it, and it's like a family affair. In London, there's quite a few. When I moved to England, just for example, there's like Fuzzbrain Studios was like a place that, off the top of my head, really did a lot of that, like mixed of genres, things like that. Okay.
My situation is different. I like actually went to like a music college when I was a kid. So when I was left school, like about 16, I went to a music college, and obviously that brings loads of different genres together because everyone does different things, and so you get to meet people from different walks of life that do different things, right? And then I guess like as things go on, I feel like that becomes less of a thing, and you more hone into the genre that you're interested in. So you know, and then you start building scenes and start understanding more about that specific genre. You know, like it was exactly at that time that I discovered hardcore when I was about 16 at Access to Music, where I went to college, and like my friend sort of introduced me to it and started making more friends in that world sort of thing. And like so in a way, it was good at the start to integrate and to sort of understand other genres. And you know, obviously through life, like we don't just listen to hardcore, like we like all sorts of music. Like I love hip hop as well and whatever, all that stuff. And like obviously in life, like people you live with or work with listen to different sorts of music. So our good friends make techno, for example, or this sort of thing. So yeah, that's always the thing. But like, I think naturally I sort of gravitated towards like one sort of scene, a collective of people, and I think that's important too, to sort of really have something like that.
So, what's your creative process to make music? I mean, it remained the same from the beginning, you know, when it's a passion and you are like putting yourself out with your thoughts, your ideas, or it became like more structured, more, I hate to say it, but more like a job.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a job.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not a job. We're here for the love of the game, really. But like the technical side of it, Chung writes the demos, sends them over to me. I write all the words.
Okay.
We put them together.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Basically.
And then him and I will sit in a room and like, you know, look at the bars I have, and
You go with the flow,
we'll flip them around and be like, that sounds good, you know?
Yeah. Just to add, like, it still feels very much like the start of our career. You know, like we've done the first EP, we just released a split. We've recorded a second EP, which is coming out soon. But that sounds like a lot of stuff, but that all happened in a really short amount of time. And we're still figuring out what we're doing here. You know, like we're just writing without, I don't know if that sounds bad, but almost without intention. Like I'm just writing stuff that I like and it's fun, you know, and not thinking it.
It's not bad, I mean.
About it too heavily like that. You know, but the collaboration with us two doing it, you know, is great. That's not to say that on top of that, Joe brings in his own style, you know, and the way he drums things is in many ways he brings things that I would never have even thought of. Andy's running all over the bass lines. You know, everyone is adding their bits. Daz's like touch on guitar just sounds so different to mine. So naturally everyone brings in their own characters as well. But like, initially I would sort of write demos and then Logan would write vocals over it, which is just really fun for us because we're just like good mates and it's like it's just a good time, you know.
Mix,
it's literally it's as classic and as simple as that, which is great.
And what's your future plan with the band? Do you have some spoilers?
We got.
Can you do it? I mean,
well, like I said, we've got an EP coming out, which we're really excited about. That we're just now finishing mixing and stuff. We've got shows coming up, which we're really excited about as well. Bigger shows than we've done before, and also just like with some of our favorite bands ever, which is just like obviously insane and really fun. But yeah, no, it's just we're just taking it as it comes. It's just this is a fun project for us. It's not something that we're like thinking too far ahead, you know. We're just taking it as it comes. Like,
that's nice.
Do you have anything to add?
Okay, so last question. It's gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna ask you like 2 albums each, like the Bible of your genre. Like one person come to you and say, "Oh, I want to start to listen hardcore music," and you say you have to listen this and this. Period.
Right. Oh, this is a massive question.
I know.
I know. Well, hardcore in general is one thing, but then for Turner Fraser is a different answer, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like
is it about Turner Fraser specifically, or
you do you? One each if you wanna.
Is like a real obvious one. Maybe Title Fight Shed.
Okay.
That is like a really good rung on the ladder for someone who would like to step into that world. And Turner Fraser's, for me personally, always been like, I've always wanted to be a band that can be a rung on the ladder for people who want to step into hardcore, but they don't know what it is, and maybe they're a little scared of it. You know, you go to these shows and these big guys moshing around, but like this is a place for everyone. And I've always just hoped it could be like a stepping stone for younger kids trying to find their way into hardcore. And then
Hardcore in general? What's your hardcore?
My hardcore in general record. I mean, Agnostic Front or Killing Time, Bright Side. No. Wait. Yes, Killing Time, Bright Side.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, there were so many influences for Turn of Phrase that it is hard. It's like, it's an amalgamation of all the things that we listened to when we were younger, in a way.
Of course.
Of one pocket of music that we listened to when we were younger. There was a collection of bands doing this sort of sound, you know? And it's just like, paying respects and homage to that. Like, we're not reinventing the wheel here, you know. It's like, it's more like just playing the stuff that we love, basically, our own version of it. The EP for Turn of Phrase, like, for me, there was an EP when I was younger by a band called Agent, called Awaken the World, I think it's called. When I first started Turn of Phrase, I was like, I want to start a band that sounds like this. So that was the first thing. Hardcore records, like, this is such a classic question that gets asked quite a lot. Like, I don't know. I was gonna go for Killing Time, Bright Side, but Cold World. For me, trying to think. I don't know. I think this Stop and Think 2 demos for me is like the one thing that I keep going back to as like fundamental for the type of hardcore that I like most. Okay. But, you know, there's so many arms of hardcore, so, you know, other artists would inspire sort of like other things that I'm into, but Stop and Think is my favorite type of hardcore. And then, like, for Turn of Phrase, the Agent record. It's
always hard to choose one.
It's the hardest question in the world, we jokingly asked each other earlier what our favorite bands of all time are. Yeah. You know, that's just an insane question to ask. Like,
Cannot answer that. Cannot answer that. Okay, guys, thank you very much for the interview. Thank you for your time. And we're gonna see you play later. And thank you for having us.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Cool. Ciao a tutte e tutto e ci vediamo alla prossima puntata di Rectalk.
Thank you, man. Cheers.